The decision to have the Auditor General review spending and expenses at the IWK Children's Hospital is striking a familiar chord for some in Nova Scotia. It was an Auditor General who discovered and exposed an expense scandal that eventually led to charges against members of the legislature and changes in expense reporting. So while some are hoping a lesson will also be learned this time, they're hoping this will be the last such lesson. CTV's Laura Brown has more.
Clearly disappointing.
7 years ago, former Auditor General Jacques Lapointe exposed 5 MLAs with expense claim irregularities. A generator installed in an MLA's home, a $3,000 TV. The RCMP were called to investigate and 4 were charged. What came after? Strict regulations to hold government officials accountable for the money they're spending.
Today in Nova Scotia, despite the MLA expense scandal, we have one of the most rigorous public accounting of our MLA's expenses of anywhere in Canada. That would not have happened had we not had the scandal before.
Once again, we're seeing a public official's expenses handed over to police. And the current Auditor General will be auditing the IWK's books because of irregularities in former CEO Tracy Kitch's expense claims. Flight passes and iTunes charges, just some of what was found.
We need the people we elect, our politicians, to be hands-on and to follow the money.
Canadian Taxpayers Federation Director Kevin Lacey says one of the reasons Kitch's expenses were caught was because of the changes made as a result of the MLA expense scandal in 2010. Health Minister Randy Delory agrees expense filing today, he says, is transparent.
A lot of oversight from the Speaker's office, staff, to assess and review and make sure that all of the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So I think that the process is there.
The auditor hopeful that perhaps the IWK will become a teachable moment too.
Yeah, you know what? Here are some practices. We should look at these. Oh, maybe we have some weaknesses here.
Something his audit will determine in the months to come.
And Steve, the police say they haven't received any paperwork or files from the IWK, but are certainly expecting them. Tracy Kitch was told to repay the personal expenses she owed by the end of this month. The IWK telling us there's still $10,000 outstanding. Steve.
We'll continue to follow this, of course. Laura, thank you very much. CTV's Laura Brown.